everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecast. I hope you're doing well. So this is what I will be calling an almost personal reading for you, the viewer. As you can see here, I have 4 different decks. Each number represents a very different style of reading. So the very first one will be focused specifically on twin flame connections. The second reading will focus on those of you who are in separation. You have someone in mind that you're hoping to reconcile with. That's the energy we'll be focusing on there. For number 3, it's called My Single Life. If you're single right now, if you're not interested in anyone in particular from your past, you're not looking to reconnect with anybody, and just kind of looking to the universe to bring you whatever is necessary by way of this reading to let you know who's coming in for you. So we'll take a look at that energy for number 3. For number 4, anything goes. Give it to me straight, whatever comes forward from the decks that I'm drawn to, including this one, of course. Let's take a look and see what the message is for that one. So it's kind of a mystery category, not really knowing what's going to come through there. It's not focused on any particular subject, just really allowing the messages to come as they appear. All right, guys, so go ahead and choose whichever one you're interested in. I'll go ahead and timestamp these down below. You can fast forward to whatever section you want to watch, or maybe you're drawn to a little bit of each and you're welcome to watch the whole thing. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into the messages. And it is general as always, so it's really important to remember that. There's a lot of you tuning in and watching these readings, so not every bit of it will make sense for you perhaps. So it's always good to keep an open mind and just take the bits and parts of it that do resonate and release the rest. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, for those of you who chose number 1, the twin flame reading, let's go ahead and get into some messages here for you. So I'll be starting off with this deck by Sister Moon Tarot, the twin flame current vibes. What's the current energy for you and your twin? Angels and spirit guides, please, for whoever is tuned in and watching this twin flame reading. Current energies. All right, well, we're starting off with miracle. I am praying for a miracle that somehow our paths will cross again. This could be coming through for those of you who are at a distance from one another right now. This is the next card. We have sunshine, and of course the energy of the sun in tarot is very positive. That could be an indication of the sun illuminating the path back to you. Okay, so there could be a possibility towards reconnecting. Let me grab one more from this deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for twin flame connections. You might just get that miracle that you're wishing for. Grab one more. We have hooked. Hooked, line and sinker. I pretend to not care, but I am obsessed with you. So your twin, especially for those of you who have had no contact with your twin, maybe it's been a while since you've even seen each other in the 3D. I do feel, though, that you're still drawn to each other in the heart space. Certainly in the 5D, there could be interaction there. But what this is telling us is maybe on the surface, they try to look cool, calm, and collected, but really beneath the surface, there's this obsessiveness that they have when it comes to you. And it could be that, you know, this miracle that comes in, the whole universe is picking up off of that energy that they're thinking about you. They're still dreaming about you, wanting to reconnect with you. That's the energy that they're putting out there. That could be the energy that you're putting out there without even realizing that you guys might actually be on the same page. So let's go ahead and clarify this and see what we can learn. Praying for a miracle here. I feel they look at you and realize that no one else will ever compare, that you are their person, you have their heart wholeheartedly. All right, I'll be pulling from this deck. I haven't used this in a while. It's by Calico Moon. It's called the Pining Rose Tarot. All right. Look at this. So Divine Feminine. Okay, so maybe you already know in your heart of hearts that this could be your Divine Masculine twin coming back to you somehow, or that this miracle that's about to happen, maybe you feel it. There's that inkling, that niggle, you know, that you're feeling in your heart space. I know for me, when I feel something big about to happen, I get this weird feeling in my stomach or even in my heart. It's almost like a nervous energy. You kind of feel that something is close, something huge is about to happen. So that's the same kind of feeling that I'm getting literally as I'm doing this reading. So if you happen to be Divine Feminine and you're picking up off of that vibe, trust it, because I have a feeling it might just manifest for you guys. Ooh, look at that. We've got the Lovers. You could be thinking of a Gemini. You could have a Gemini in your chart. You could be the Gemini here. Romantic love, harmony, relationship. It is a card of choices. So your twin could be getting ready to make the choice to reach out or to find their way back to you. Wow. We've got the King of Cups, a compassionate man, diplomatic, emotionally balanced. I love the King of Cups because this is a masculine. They're not messing around. They want to be able to open up their heart fully to you. And I feel this energy is coming through for the masculine because they're ready. Maybe they weren't ready before, but they've shifted. If that was the experience with your masculine, Divine Feminine, the King of Cups, the way I see the King of Cups, it really is a masculine ready to offer everything they've got in their heart space. They're tapped into their emotions. You know, they don't want to pretend that they're all put together on the surface if they aren't. You know, part of that obsession is that they can't stop thinking about you. Look at that. And now we've got the Fool. They really do want to start over. They want that fresh start, a new beginning. They want to be able to experience more life with you. They don't want this to be over. And the thing with twin flames is, you know, you'll always feel drawn to one another regardless of time or distance. There's that pull that they will always have in their heart, and maybe you're picking it up as well for yourself. I love this. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, and look at this, guys. We've got the Two of Cups. So this person, your twin, is still loving you very much, and I have a feeling you're on the same page. The Wheel of Fortune is certainly an indication that something is changing here for the better, that this wheel could be turning in your favor. It does represent a life cycle that is coming in for this twin flame connection. You guys are still destined to reconnect, I feel. Lots of really good energies. Bottom of the deck here, we have the World, completion of a cycle, okay? And it does indicate here travel. Now, some of you guys might live far away from each other, and maybe it requires your twin to plan a trip to see you. Maybe it's not so easy for them to actually physically just, you know, hop on a plane or wherever they are. It could be great distance. It could require a lot of time and planning, but I feel it's heading in that direction, guys. So that's a pretty positive message coming through. Let's go ahead and see what else we can tap into here. I wanted to pull from the Twin Flame Untold Truths deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So it does seem this is for twins that are at a distance from one another. You may not be with each other in the physical sense, but you're very much a part of their thoughts, very much a part of their heart. Look at this. Thinking of you. If you've ever wondered if your twin is still thinking about you, absolutely. Look at this. Addicted to you. Where is that card? Where is that card? Remember this one? Okay, so it literally says, I'm obsessed with you. Same type of energy. Obsessive, addictive behavior. Okay. Now, sometimes the Devil card in tarot can represent that same type of vibe. So your twin hopefully is coming with that type of energy from a healthy standpoint rather than an unhealthy one, a toxic one. You know, that could have also been a part of the reason why you guys had to break up or go your separate ways. I love this. Deserves a second chance. Now, if you're open to that, I have a feeling that's why you chose this reading, because you know you're on a twin flame journey. And more than likely, if you relate to it, you're not with your twin right now, but you still feel his or her energy. Okay. If you're open to that second chance, your twin flame is as well. I don't want to lose you. That's a part of what it is that they need you to know through this twin flame reading. They don't want to lose you. You're so much a part of their heart space. They want to be with you again. In the physical sense, of course, in the 3D. Energetically, you might still be picking up off of each other's energies. This is interesting. Okay, so we've got the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups right next to it. So I feel maybe at this point in time, your twin could be single. You could be single as well if you relate to that. But they had other choices, other options perhaps. That could have been part of the reason why you guys wanted a separation, if they felt the need to explore other options. This could be where you're at as well. Self-sufficient, independent, you know, reaping the rewards of all of the effort and work that you put into yourself. Financially speaking, whoever is in this type of energy could also be doing quite well. Maybe you've started your own business. You could be an entrepreneur. You can stand on your own 2 feet. But when it comes to love, when it comes to this twin flame connection here, if there was third-party experiences here, or, you know, like a love triangle involvement, that might be over at this point. You know, your twin could recognize that they really made some bad decisions in the past. They don't want to be alone. They don't want to be without you. They are clearly thinking of you. We see that here. So part of the choice that they would like to be able to implement now is that they want to be a part of your life. They want to be able to choose a path that leads them back to you. Now, I'm just taking a look at the tarot cards that came through earlier. Oops, I just hit my camera. We have the Lovers, remember? So this is a card of decisions and a choice that needs to be made, especially when it comes to the relationship, someone's love life. Okay, so I feel your twin could be telling you here that they choose you. They choose you. And if you're still choosing your twin, then there's a possibility of reunions and coming back together here. Whatever happened before, I feel that is in the past. That door has hopefully closed and will not be reopened. And it really is giving you and your twin the opportunity to start again. Yeah, with the 5 of Wands, there could have been other people in the picture. So it is telling us more than likely that that cycle really has closed. And it's opening up a new cycle for you guys to try again. We do have 5s here, so your twin could also have unhealed wounds that they need to address. So as I had mentioned, you know, the addicted to you and the obsessive reference, that can sometimes pick up off of that Devil card in tarot. And it can be unhealthy attachments. It could be an addiction of some sort. You know, there's something here perhaps that your twin needs to be able to focus on and heal from in order to come towards you as someone who's ready and open and willing to really experience the relationship fully. I'm also getting that they're very lonely without you, that they think of you often. We do have the Strength card. We also have the Tower. That Tower moment is what broke you guys up. It created distance and time apart. And it hurt them. But, you know, we have that card where it says that, you know, they tried to just put it off like it didn't bother them at all, but it did. Hopefully they've learned the lesson behind that. Some of you could be dealing with Leo. You could be a Leo as well. Bravery, compassion, inner strength. And when you couple that up with the 5 of Cups, I really do feel for your twin, if this represents their energy, that it's going to take a lot of courage for them to be able to get back on their feet, to be able to find their way back to you. I feel by the time that that happens, they've done a lot of work on themselves. And for those of you that relate to possibly a third-party situation, infidelity in the relationship, we have the 6 of Pentacles. That could have certainly been lacking when this Tower happened. And, you know, it's a lost foundation. It created a separation between the two of you. So I feel your twin is now letting you know that they are bringing you this type of experience. Six of Pentacles is equality. Two people who really are on the same page and wanting the same things. Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. Stability. It can represent financial security as well. So maybe, again, they've worked very hard on their career, their finances. That part of their life could be going well. The Ten of Pentacles is also a really great energy in a love reading because there's a very strong bond between two people here. Sometimes I see it as two people who are perfectly matched up. And that's not to say that the relationship is perfect, because there are no perfect relationships. But this is something that can come towards you. Look at that. We have the Lover's card again. All right. So it really does come down to the choices that you both make. And if you both choose each other again, then there really is a great chance at starting over. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is that manifestation of a solid offer that they're bringing towards you. It's beautiful. So stability restored where the Tower might have knocked it down because it needed to. There was something that just wasn't sound. It was not stable. So it could have been the universe just, you know, coming in and knocking it down because there was something about it that just was not meant to withstand the test of time. But through a reconnection and a second chance here for twin flames, there might be, you know, giving you guys the opportunity to try again and having learned and gained wisdom from what brought that Tower down to begin with. All right, guys, so let's grab one more set of cards here. Wanted to bring this forward. Twin Flame Journey Oracle by Mystic Moon. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for those of you who chose number 1, the Twin Flame Connection. All right. Divine Feminine, look at that. There you are. We have reinvention. Okay. We have lessons. We have fall. That could be representing certainly the autumn season. So that could be a time frame for twin flames as far as reconnecting, you know, as far as being able to see each other again. And then we have forgiveness. I feel that's a very healing card coming through for twin flames, especially since we saw the Tower card. Tower moments are not pleasant by any means, and you know, it can represent a very painful experience. So perhaps you've both focused on bettering yourselves. You know, to me, this can kind of represent a card focused on self-love. You needed to give back to yourself first in order to come towards your twin as a better person. And of course, the lessons learned behind the whole Tower and separation. Okay, so let's see what else we can find out here. Pulling from my TANIELU Tarot. There's going to be a lot of decks used in this video, so I'll include everything down below, of course. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for the Twin Flame Connection. Oh, I love this. Two of Cups. True love. That doesn't necessarily mean smooth sailing. You know, we can have so much love for a person, but, you know, that's not without its fair share of issues and problems. But I really do feel here, if this is your reading and you relate to it, that your twin flame sees you as the one, their ideal person. And even though you guys have experienced a lot of pain through the Tower moment that we saw, you know, this right here could certainly represent better days ahead after that healing has completed. Four of Swords makes sense as well. You know, maybe you guys needed to go into separation to heal whatever brought that Tower down. Needing time to yourself, needing time to really think about what you want in life, what you want for your connection. So both of these cards, I feel it's focused on helping this broken heart to heal. And we see that broken heart right there. That's where the reinvention comes in. Divine Masculine is coming in as the Emperor. Beautiful. So this is telling us that the Divine Masculine, they're coming through as a very empowered person. They're ready to take action. They're ready to do what is necessary in order for this twin flame connection to come back together. We've got the Three of Cups. So celebration, a new beginning, reunion, certainly. Supported by family, supported by friends. We have the Fool. There's that new beginning. That's the energy that's wanting to come through in this reading for twin flames. We also have the Three of Wands. So progress, moving forward rather than regressing. We've got the Hermit. Some of you might be thinking of Virgo. Okay, you could have Virgo in your chart. Soul searching, very much needed. I feel that happened during the time apart, doing a lot of soul searching and reflecting on, you know, what can be done differently should you guys have a second chance to be able to bring about this forgiveness. That has to happen first in order for you guys to move forward. And Wheel of Fortune, there's your cycle of change. That's what's coming in for you and your person. And this is the last card for this particular reading. Look at that. It comes full circle, guys, with the Four of Wands. The stability, the foundation rebuilt is a lot stronger. Okay, this could lead you guys towards long-term commitment. It could lead towards marriage. It could lead towards you guys starting a family, sharing a home together. All of the amazing experiences that you would want with your twin flame. Okay, and of course, this is our 1111 number in tarot. So if you see that, that could be your twin flame sending you a message, letting you know they still love you, they still care for you, you're still very much a part of their heart, and they want to be in your life. So for me, this is coming through as two twins who will have the opportunity for a fresh start, who will have the opportunity for forever, to be able to experience that forever kind of connection together in this lifetime. So it's a beautiful reading. I really feel if you chose this one, there's a lot of uplifting messages coming through here from your twin. So, you know, I feel you might be able to feel it even more if you do a little bit of meditation or just really still your mind to feel what it is that your twin is wanting to send you energetically. All right, guys, so I'll leave that one there. It's beautiful. And let's move on to number 2. All right, guys, if you chose number 2, we're going to be focusing on those of you who would be interested in a reconciliation. So this is for those of you who are not with your person. There has been separations, breakup, certainly challenges. Either you're in no contact or interacting with each other, but it's just not going well. So let's see. What's the vibe? What's the energy that'll come forward for this reading? Is it possible to work this out? So let's take a look at some opening messages here for the collective, for those of you who chose number 2. Here we go. All right, what's the message? We have farewell, painful breakup, moving far away, permanent separation, mutual decision to end things. Take whichever part of that makes sense. Painful breakup, certainly. There could be, for those of you, maybe you and your person, you don't live close to each other. It could even be countries apart, cities apart. There's a long distance there. And maybe the last time you guys spoke, that was an agreement. It's like, this is it for us. You know, there's no going back. So let's see. Let's see what else. We do have communication, though, that could be coming in, or at least that's what someone's thinking about here. A love letter, text, romantic poetry, unexpected communication from an ex or past lover. So is it possible to have a reconciliation? That could certainly be a positive indication that they want to talk. Okay, it depends on where you stand, you know. Is it you that wants to reach out? Is it you that wants to send a message to an ex-partner, a lost love, a past love? You know, we have a farewell here, but communication that is wanting to be sent somehow. Let's see what else. Let me grab a couple more messages from here. What else do we need to know for those in separation, desiring a reconciliation? Okay, so this particular deck, it has reversed interpretations. In the upright, this one says the novice. So it tends to go after younger or inexperienced partners, only interested in sex, older partner in the romantic connection, large age gap. Take that message if it makes sense, of course, because that won't apply to everybody. So part of the reason why you guys went into separation could have had something to do with the age gap. Maybe you just couldn't relate to each other after a while. Somebody could have also been acting pretty immature. So let's see. Let me grab one more. One more, please. One more message. The twins. Wow, guys. All right. For some of you, and you might even want to watch the first part of this video if you haven't watched the twin flame connection reading, because some of you guys might actually be twin flames that are not together right now. Twin flame lovers, instant connection, mirrored souls, once in a lifetime bond, past, present, future lovers. But we are focused on those of you who are at a distance from one another. So let's clarify this. Is there the possibility towards reconciliation? Possibly. Three of Wands. Six of Cups. Your person is thinking about you. You could be thinking about them as well, of course. Three of Wands, finding direction. Maybe they're feeling lost right now. You know, maybe part of the direction that they want to go is towards you. Six of Cups is a reunion. The possibility of a reunion for those who are not together. If we were to end the reading right here, I feel that's a yes towards reconciliation. Some of you could be Taurus. You could be thinking of a Taurus. The Hierophant is coming through with that energy. This is a card of commitment, tradition. So I feel if this person had commitment issues, the reason why they're thinking about you could be that, you know, they've grown up, they understand things better, they see things from a very different standpoint now. Because with this card in the reverse, I do feel that someone was the younger counterpart and maybe needed to live life a little bit more in order to have a better understanding of what this represented. Because if you guys really are twin flames, the attraction, the magnetic pull, it's always there. So those memories are even more amplified, you know? So whoever had commitment issues before, maybe they've worked through that. Let's see what else. Look at this, Ace of Swords. Whoever walked away, whoever created the distance and time apart, I really do feel they get it now. They understand it better. You know, the Ace of Swords, it's a card of clarity. It's a very victorious energy. So victory towards reconciliation. You know, maybe you guys needed to spend time apart in order to appreciate the connection even more. Or they needed to not be with you in order to understand that you're the one that they want to be with. And we've got the Sun. This is a part of the journey for you and this person. It doesn't matter that you guys are either not speaking right now or in separation. What we're seeing here is that they haven't forgotten about you at all. You're still a part of their heart. You're still a part of their mind. They think of you often, maybe more than they care to realize. And again, if commitment was an issue, I feel that that's no longer a problem. And the Sun, of course, can represent a very positive message. So we've got victory, we have success. So the distance and time apart, maybe that's a blessing for some of you. They needed to know what life was like without you in order to appreciate it when they return. Look at the next card, guys. Two of Cups. They see you as their ideal mate, their true love, the one person on this planet that they really want to be able to invest their time and heart and energy into. Nobody else can compare to what the two of you had or have, continue to have, even though there's distance here. If you relate to what's coming through in this reading, guys, you're the person. You are the one that they want. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Four of Cups. They could be very depressed at this point in time, knowing that you guys are apart, knowing perhaps that they're the reason why you're not together. Four of Cups is a card of regret. So it's those regrets that's going to light the fire under their feet, so to speak, to get them to communicate with you, perhaps. Because we do see that there is an unexpected form of communication that will be coming in. We'll grab some time frames to see when that might happen. But, you know, it's very hard to pinpoint exactly when something will occur. We'll take a look at the possibilities there. But so far, as far as the possibility of reconciling, it looks quite positive to me. So let's go ahead and grab some words from your person's higher self here. If they could communicate what is in their heart to you right now, what would they want to say? So I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection Oracle here. I close my eyes to be with you because for now, that's the only way they're able to be with you, through the memories, through thinking about you. Look at this. I love this quote. This is a quote from Betty White. May she rest in peace. I really was hoping she would make it to 100. Darn it. But she was an amazing person. So I love this quote from her. Once you've had the best, who needs the rest? Because no one else can compare anyway. So they really do feel that they belong with you. And by the way, she was referencing her husband. I believe that was Alan London. I'm probably getting it wrong. She was referencing her husband. So she was actually interviewed this one time, and she was asked if she would ever remarry. And this was her response, because her husband had passed. And so they were like, you know, are you ever going to get married? You know, she's like, nope. Once you've had the best, who needs the rest? Yep. Let's grab a couple more. From your person, from their higher self, what do they want to say to you? My love grows every day. So their love for you, it continues to bloom and grow, even though maybe there has been no contact, even though you guys haven't seen each other in a very long time. You possess all the qualities in a life partner that I've been yearning for and searching for. Be my Valentine forever. So again, what I'm seeing in the reading is that they needed time to figure that out. Maybe they weren't ready to settle down. Maybe they weren't ready to commit before. But now that they see, and maybe they've been in other connections since then, they now realize that you do have all of the qualities in a life partner that they want. Bottom of the deck, guys, look at this. Call me. We need to talk about us. Maybe you're listening to this and thinking, you know what? You need to call me. I shouldn't have to call you. So we have the love letter, the text, unexpected communication from an ex or past lover, and now we're seeing call me. we need to talk about us. That's still a very positive message, in that they really are open to talking. They feel that maybe there's a lot of unfinished business here that you guys need to talk about. Right? So let's confirm this. I'll be pulling from the Doodle Tarot. This is such a cute little deck that I found on Amazon. So I'll link it down below if you're interested. Just a fun tarot deck. All right, so for those of you who are open to the idea of reconciling, I feel your person, whoever it is you're thinking about, they're open to that 100%. 10 of Cups is what they want to be able to experience with you. Okay, a reunion for sure. It's a very happy outcome to your love story. This can also represent happy families and marriage. Maybe you guys even talked about getting married someday, or starting a family, having children. They close their eyes to fantasize about this. I also love that we've got the Three of Pentacles, because it really does come down to both you and your person working together. It really does come down to teamwork. We've got the Four of Cups. So, you know, they also know that if they don't do anything about this, they're going to lose you forever. And remember, that came through already. So life is just not going right for them without you. Yep. Love it. Six of Pentacles. Okay. So this is our give and take card. There has to be equal give and take, or they know it's a lopsided energy that they're bringing towards you. They want you to be a part of their future. They don't see anybody else that they want to spend their life with. Yeah, this is their decision. They've come to that conclusion that you are the person that they want to invest their time and energy into. And we've got the Judgment. Okay, so they really have had time to reflect on how the past represented itself for the two of you. This is a part of their journey. They've gone through their awakening. They know what they want. They know what it is that they want to be able to manifest between the two of you. So I love how it's right next to Call Me, because the Judgment typically can represent someone who is from your past. There's a past influence there. This is someone from your past who wants to reconnect with you, who wants to be able to talk to you, and possibly talk about reconciliation. That's a huge part of what it is that we're focused on for this particular reading. Will the two of you reconcile? The way it's presenting itself here, it's leaning towards a very positive yes. So that looks good to me. Let's go ahead and take a look at some potential time frames here, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Time Traveler Oracle here. Let's grab some time frames for those of you who chose number 2. Will the two of you reconcile? It's looking pretty positive. We have December. Okay, latter half of this year, end of this year. So it might take some time, but it's worth the wait, I feel. We also have blocks must be cleared first. That makes sense for me. You know, they might have their own issues that they need to address, or certainly the two of you need time to be able to talk things through, not just jump right into a reconciliation. Whatever those blocks are, guys, I feel as long as you work together to clear it, a reconciliation can happen. We also have November. So November, December could be significant. The holiday season could also be a really good time for communication. And then lastly, we have on your birthday. Whenever your birthday is, there could be a special memory maybe tied into the last birthday for either them or for yourself that you guys celebrated. There could be a special memory there. But of course, this could indicate when they will be reaching out to you, maybe to wish you a happy birthday and then get the conversation flowing as far as, can we try again? You know, I'm sorry for how things played out. Can we reconcile? However way that happens, it does seem that for number 2, it's quite possible. So I really like the direction that that's gone, because there's very uplifting messages to let you know that the road is open for that to happen. All right, guys, so hopefully there's something there that resonated for you. It looks pretty good for me as far as you guys coming back together. All right, so let's move on to number 3. Okay, guys, if you chose number 3, my single life. So this is for those of you who are not in a relationship right now. So let's open it up to take a look at the surrounding energies for yourself. What to look out for, what to watch out for. Could also bring messages of situations that are coming towards you. Okay, so let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please. For those who are single, looking for love, your heart is open to receiving. This could also bring up some of the issues that you've addressed in prior relationships. All right, let's grab some cards. Fountain of Youth. Looks fade. That's the reality of life and the privilege of growing old. Our eyes do not age. They see everything we are meant to see in our lifetime. The goal is to remain forever young in our hearts and in our souls. So this could be a very important message for maybe what you've encountered. Maybe somebody was just really superficial. They were all about, you know, how they were attracted just to the physical aspect of a person rather than getting to really know you, perhaps. They could have surrounded themselves with people who were maybe younger than them. They could have been older, or they're just trying to preserve their youth by interacting with romantic partnerships. There could be large age gaps there. I don't know. I'm just getting that for some of you guys. Let's see what else. It could also be an indication of you meeting somebody who's more mature, a lot older than you are. All right, let's grab another. Let's see. Breakfast in bed, very romantic. Okay, the best way to spend the day after a passionate night of lovemaking. Okay, so the connection, the physical aspect of things, it's coming through there. Let's grab a couple more here. For those who are single, we have guidance. Sometimes the path is unclear, and sometimes it shines so bright that you can no longer ignore it, intuitively knowing that's the way you're meant to go. So what I'm getting here for you is that on your conquest to find real love or to find your ideal mate in this lifetime, you're perhaps going to run across people that maybe might look good initially, or you find that you're connecting with them, but something happens to create some sort of red flag or to open up your eyes that it's not going to work, or there's just something about them that turns you off, you know, whatever that might be. But this right here represents the fact that you're being guided to interact with somebody because you feel very drawn to them. You feel that connection. And this could be telling you that that's worth the time and effort to look deeper into it. Maybe you don't feel it right now, but, you know, give it time. You know, trust the signs that you're seeing. Trust what the universe is telling you. You'll know in your heart of hearts when you meet the one. Just trust. Trust that. We have spellbound. You've captured me with just one glance. Your mere presence fascinates me beyond words and leaves me speechless. So that's the one, I feel. You know, as corny as it sounds, it's like you see them from across the room and you're just dumbfounded, spellbound, as it says. love at first sight, that whole type of experience. That's the one. So let's go ahead and clarify here with some tarot. Your single life. You're meant to connect with somebody who really captures your heart. We have the Four of Cups coming through here. So I feel from my singles, it's really important for you to not focus so much on where you've been. Focus on where you could be someday with your ideal person, you know, because this can represent disconnectedness, apathy, you know, that you're just fantasizing about meeting that person, but it's off in the distance and you're not really feeling like it could happen for you for real. You know, it's just a fantasy. So try to not wallow in this type of energy where things could be stagnant in your love life, because finding love can certainly be a reality for you. But this is kind of giving me the indication that some of you are feeling more anxious or certainly depressed that you haven't found your ideal mate yet. We do have the Seven of Wands. So this is you possibly protecting your heart space because you've been hurt before. That's your way of just maintaining control of your life, your space, certainly your heart. You know, Nine of Swords can represent nightmares too. Maybe you've met people that looked like a dream initially, and then the more you get to know them, then it was just a nightmare of an experience. It could have been that too. And I don't know who this is for, but I kind of feel, and again, take this only if it resonates, because I feel there could have been one night stands that maybe on your end you felt a lot for this person, you were emotionally tapped into it, but maybe for them it was just a hookup. I don't know. I'm just getting that for somebody. We do have the Three of Cups. You know, I don't know if some of you might have been involved in a love triangle or a third party situation, but this right here can represent a new beginning in your love life. You know, this could be you just living your life. You're out and about, family, friends, just enjoying yourself. And suddenly, when you least expect it, you make a love connection. So try not to worry too much if you're single and you haven't met your person yet. I have a feeling you will. Four of Swords is a time for relaxation and healing. So if you've had your heart broken before through people that just didn't work out, you know, in a connection with you, that's okay. That's a part of your life's history, but it's not the ultimate destination of where you're meant to go. So if you are not interested in anyone in particular right now, just use this time wisely to be able to continue to give back to yourself, to be able to continue to fill your own cup, because there will come a day when you will meet that person and you're not really looking to them to complete you, because you should already be complete within yourself. So this is a really good time for you to ease your stresses and to ease your mind that when love is meant for you, it will come to you at the right time. Here's our Hermit card. So I can't help but feel for some of you, you're on your own, certainly single. That's what we're focused on here. But again, it's giving you the time to really give back to yourself. So it's all in your perspective. You know, you could certainly look at it as, oh my God, I'm single yet again, I'm all alone. But you can also look at this as a very positive time to soul search, to reflect on where you've been and ultimately changing the narrative of where you're going to go. Your future does not have to be as painful or maybe as empty as the past might have represented it. That could change, and you're in control over that change. Look at that. We've got the King of Cups. So Divine Feminines, my single Divine Feminines, you will meet your King of Cups. This is somebody who is very loving, very devoted to the partnership. They're ready for love. This isn't someone that's going to get you wrapped up in one-night stands and third-party situations. The King of Cups would actually be marriage material, you know. They know what they want. They're not messing around. Just be mindful, because there are people out there who just want that, you know, that surface level type connection, getting you mixed up in love triangles and a lot of drama, you know. So just be mindful of that, because you can get hurt that way, or you've already experienced that Three of Swords, and that's something that you want to be able to avoid now. Ooh, we've got the Emperor. Okay, so we've got masculine energy coming through. So for my divine feminines, this could be a very clear indication that love is on its way to you. It will find you. So even though you've had the crappiest luck in love, this is telling you you have what it takes to find your ideal mate here. That Wheel of Fortune, it's turning in your favor now. You know, it's constantly turning. It doesn't always fall in our favor, but I feel for those of you who are single and who chose number 3, that's going to change. This is good luck on your side. It's good karma now. You know what bad karma feels like. You know what pain and heartbreak feels like. Things are about to shift and change. I feel for my feminines, you've got some great prospects here as far as divine masculine choices that will be coming in for you. Speaking of choices, look at this. We've got the Lovers, okay? So we've got Aries, we've got Gemini. Some of you might connect with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So the choice is yours. The choice is in your heart. You have to trust that. Choose wisely. Trust your heart to be able to choose wisely. And you will. You will. Oh my God, look at this. Perfect match. Your divine counterpart is right here. So whether you are masculine or feminine, you will find love, guys. You're not meant to be single for the rest of your life. You're not. There could be marriage here. It's a very happy outcome I'm feeling from these cards for my singles. So we're not even done with your reading, but that looks great. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue to take a look and see what it is that you need to know. All right, I'm going to pull from my dating scene oracle here. So this could bring up people that you should invest your time in, and people that could be more of a red flag. Let's see. Because I feel that you will have a pretty busy social life as long as you're open to that. It's time to change up the narrative, you know? Angels and spirit guides, please, for those who are tuned in and watching number 3, those who are single, please bring it forward. What's the energy? Ooh, we've got 2 cards. Okay, so we've got model, strictly physical. So yeah, be mindful of those who just are in it for the physical connection and nothing else. But there clearly are connections that will come in and you feel very connected. You know, the yin to your yang. You guys are a really good match. And it's up to you to be able to decipher the good from the bad, you know? Soulmates, love it. A true soul connection. Let me grab one more here. Give me one more card, please. For those who are single. Soft-spoken, whispered sweet nothings. So somebody really could have a soft voice. Maybe that's you. I don't know. I feel like grabbing one more here. So let's do that. One more for singles. Ooh, I love it. Committed. Won't ever let you go. I really feel for some of you, once you find that type of connection, it's forever. This is somebody who wants to marry you. This is somebody who's in it for the long haul. Okay? So let's go ahead and grab some tarot once again here. You'll know who's committed to a relationship with you and somebody who just wants to play around. You will know. You could also connect with an Aquarian here. This is a new beginning in your love life. Look at that. There's our Wheel of Fortune again. So I'm telling you, you've got good luck on your side here, guys. Even though you've experienced some not so good moments with people, things are changing. Things are turning around. If somebody treated you like an option, we've got the Seven of Cups here to remind you that you have your own choices to make here. You have, or you will have, many opportunities to be able to decide who it is that's worth investing your time and energy into. Love it. We've got the Chariot. You could be Cancer. You could be meeting a Cancer here. So even though things might feel like your love life is stagnant right now and you haven't met the one, or maybe you have experienced heartbreak in the past, maybe you still haven't healed from that, this is telling you that eventually things will start moving in the right direction in your love life. You will meet one person, I feel in particular, who will change the direction of your love life for the better. Good karma, good luck with that Wheel of Fortune. It's turning in your favor, I'm telling you. So even though you've had challenges, the Chariot is reminding you that you're going to get past all that. Divine Feminine, you're coming in as this very empowered, sexy Queen of Wands. Some of you guys might be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. You could meet somebody younger. We do have the Knight of Cups coming in. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody who's very charming. This person is going to enjoy dating you. And perhaps if you're the older counterpart, Divine Feminine, they're going to be looking up to you and will be open to learning so much from you. Wow. Now, for some of you guys, there might be maybe an old flame, maybe an ex, past love that might resurface. It is up to you what you decide to do with that, okay? If you're open to starting again and reconciling, that's your choice, right? You've got your own choices, opportunities to do with your life what you want. This could be someone from your past who feels the need to apologize to you for something that they've done, okay? But some of you, I'm feeling, might decide, no, I don't want to revisit that. I need to sever ties and leave it alone. You know, I want to make room for something and someone better to come in. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Swords. So, you know, this is giving you the chance to really think clearly about what it is that you want. And it's also the opportunity to cut people out of your life that you do not want. Okay, so to me that makes sense, but it's overall very good energy towards a new chapter that's coming in for singles. It's fantastic. All right, guys, so now I was going to do this in the beginning of your reading, but I just felt compelled to just go straight into the messages. So like we've done in prior readings, especially for singles, let's take a look at some letters and, not numbers, zodiac cards. I cannot speak. Letters, zodiac signs, and descriptions for singles. All right, so these could be letters from your name or a potential person that you meet. It could also be somebody from your past. So let's see. We are starting off with N. We have an I. We have an O, Neo. Kind of reminds me of, we've got letters missing, of course, but like Nicole. Look at this, guys. C, O. And then we have a D here. Okay. We have a K. I'm telling you, look at this. Somebody could be Nick. That's interesting. I'm just playing around with these letters. Here's Dawn right here. Let's see what else. We have F. We have a Y. Let's grab a couple more. We have a Z. Somebody could be from New York. And we have a V. All right, so if any of those letters are making sense, or eventually will once you make a love connection, of course, somebody that you're interested in, then maybe some of these letters will make more sense later on. Of course, you can come back and watch this anytime. So those are the letters. All right, let's grab some zodiacs. People that you could connect with and meet in the future. Angels and spirit guides, please, for singles. All right. We have Aquarius over here. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Doesn't have to be sun sign only. We have Scorpio. And we've got Pisces coming through. We have Cancer. We have Libra. Let's grab one more. And then we have Leo. Okay? So those are the signs that are presenting itself this time. Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, and Leo. And again, it can be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You'll know this, of course, once you meet this person, or maybe it's already somebody that you have in mind, because there's the possibility of people from your past who return as well. All right, so that's what's coming through there. Let's grab some physical features for the collective, for singles. So this is Who's My Next Love. I use this deck quite a lot, especially for singles readings, by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Let's grab some descriptions, physical features of who it is that you might meet, or somebody who's already in your life. Maybe you don't see them as a romantic prospect right now, but they could later. Okay. So let's grab a few here. Natural. That reminds me of natural beauty. Somebody doesn't even have to try to look good. They just look good. All right. Ooh, we have Leo. All right, so there's a reason why that's coming through twice, guys. Some of you guys might both be representing Leo here. All right, what else? Medium built. Okay. Medium length hair. All right, what else for singles? Dark skin tone. Okay. We have Pisces coming through again. Sharp nose. Okay, let's grab a few more. Snub nose. Somebody could be petite, short in stature. Somebody could have dimples here. Okay, I'm drawn to continue to pull some more. Slanted eyes. Somebody could be known for having curly hair. Maybe naturally curly hair. Brown skin tone. I'm going to pull a few more. Average ears. Bohemian. Okay. So if any of these are making sense, or will eventually once you meet somebody. Race, white. Okay. What else, please? Let's grab maybe 3 more. African American. Rosy skin tone. All right, 2 more. Somebody could have blonde hair. One last one. And we have straight hair coming through. All right. So that could be giving you descriptions of who it is that you could meet. All right, guys. So I feel, based off of what we've seen in your reading, that you will certainly have choices when it comes to love, when it comes to your romantic life. And it looks a whole lot more positive than what the past might represent, especially if you've had your heart broken, somebody that you couldn't trust, maybe they cheated, it could have been a love triangle, whatever that drama might have represented. Or some of you have had no drama, you know, just not having experienced love coming in the way that you'd like. So this is giving you a glimpse as to what's coming towards you. I feel you've got quite a few options and choices when it comes to your love life. It certainly doesn't look boring as the months unfold for you. All right, guys, so I hope that there's something in this reading for singles that have uplifted you to let you know you really are not meant to be single forever. All right, so I'll leave that there, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 4. All right, guys, if you chose number 4, anything goes for this reading. It's kind of a mystery reading. We don't know what direction this is going to go. I'm just gravitating towards particular decks for this one. So give it to me straight. Anything goes. This is the first deck that I'm drawn to, the Valentine Wellness Love Oracle cards. All right, so let's see. For those who chose number 4, we're just throwing it out there for the universe to bring us whatever the energies are, whatever the messages are that need to be conveyed for this one. Whether you're single, whether you are in separation or coupled up and going through some issues. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for number 4. What do we need to know, please? We're starting off with soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Very nice. All right. So for those of you who already feel drawn to somebody, your souls are connected. It's a very special bond. Give me another card, please. We have mirror. Mirroring each other. That reminds me of a twin flame energy. Self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds. Introspection. Okay. Let's grab one more. We have engagement ring. And I was just guided to look at the next card, and it says separation. So for those of you who are in separation from someone, either you were engaged to be married or you guys were certainly committed towards each other, either through marriage or an engagement or simply committed towards each other. You know, some of you guys might be in separation, but it's telling us here that they're missing you. They're sad that they're not with you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. And this certainly reflects off of the partnership, the commitment, eternity, completion, union. All right. And then the mirror card has something to do with old wounds, perhaps. Mirroring each other's self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. All right. So those are the energies that are starting off this reading. Let's go ahead and see what else we can find out here. All right, let's grab some tarot. Soulmates in separation, twin flames in separation. What do we need to know here? Wow, we're starting off with the 4 of Cups. 10 of Swords. Something pretty major happened here between you and this person. If you relate to this, if there was infidelity or trust issues or even a third party situation that happened here and that broke you guys up, I am feeling that that broke up as well. Whether you know this or not, there could be an ex-partner here, somebody from your past that's thinking about you. You know, when we look at this particular card here, it could be somebody who's drinking too much to numb their feelings, their emotions, because it hurts so bad. Maybe they realize at this point that it's too late, that they really have missed the opportunity to be with you. Maybe you don't want anything to have to do with this person. It's also somebody who's bored. They're bored with their life. Maybe at one point in time, it was very exciting, you know, meeting somebody else. You know, it's that risque type connection with somebody. But something didn't work out. You know, the 10 of Swords is the betrayal. Whatever this crisis is that happened between the two of you, it was not pleasant at all. It was heartbreaking. It was painful. And so here they are, just drowning themselves in their sorrows and feeling very sad and thinking about you. Completion of a cycle. The world. The cycle that they had with you. That relationship, that connection. Maybe if you relate to this, Because of what they put you through, you moved on. You closed the door to that chapter. So it's almost like karma has really taught this person a lesson. It's telling us here that if given half the chance, they would want to have a new beginning with you, to start again. But they were perhaps very foolish in some of the things that they did or said in the past. And now they've got a lot of these regrets going on. They've lost so much, so much as a result of past actions and behaviors. Five of Pentacles, of course, can represent hardships. For some, it could be financial hardships, feeling like they don't have anything. You know, they lost everything. When they lost you, they lost everything. They're coming from that lack mindset. Five of Cups. Loneliness, depression, regret, failure, pessimism. That's what they're going through right now. Whoever it is that is coming through in this reading, maybe you know who this is. They look in the mirror, they don't like what they see. It hurts to look in the mirror, you know? Kind of feel that for some. Being with you again, I feel, would solve all of their issues, all of their problems. It would completely lift that dark cloud that is over this person. And Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Empress. Divine Feminine, Mother, nurturing. Wow, guys. This could be a masculine who's really missing you right now, Divine Feminine. Now, some of you guys could have been married. Some of you might have had a family together. So not only did they ruin the relationship, but they ruined the family dynamic as well. Look at this. They are suffering through this. I don't mean to laugh, but I'm just picking up off of this very heavy energy. It's almost like they got their comeuppance. They know it. They feel it. It's like 100,000 billion anvils on their shoulder. It's really very difficult to continue to carry that type of heaviness. And they could ultimately be feeling very responsible for why things played out the way it did. So yeah, they're struggling. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Cups. So if you know who this is that's coming through in this reading, and if it makes sense for you, this could be a past love, an ex-partner. Maybe you guys have had a long history together. You've known each other for a very long time. They haven't forgotten about you at all. I don't think they ever will forget about you. If you were to ask them right now, they would tell you, please give me another try. Give me another chance. Let's try again. Give me a second chance. But for some of you, you might not be interested in that. And that's where their lesson is really hurting them, because they know maybe it's too late. The card after that, look at that, the Moon. So some of you could be thinking of Pisces. They just hid too much from you. You know, they weren't letting you in fully. Maybe they lied to you. That's why you guys are separated. They were deceptive somehow. I know I said that was the last card, but these cards are really speaking to me. Ten of Cups. This is what they could have had with you, or they already had all of this beautiful energy with you, the contentment in their life, because you guys had it all. Marriage, family, all of the goals, the hopes, the dreams that you guys had talked about, the love that you shared. They had it all, if you relate to this, but they blew it. They did something here to ruin everything. It's like a tower moment times a billion. It's very hurtful for them to realize this. That's what I'm getting. All right. I don't know who that's for, but that's the opening message. Somebody from your past is hurting and suffering. Let's grab some romance angels here. A past love. That's what we're getting so far for number 4. I'm not surprised to see that. Children. Based off of what we just saw, it involved children. It involved families. We have honeymoon. Look at this. Release your ex. If you relate to this, maybe you've already released your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Or this could be a message for your ex, that they have to let you go. Let you go and live your life. You know, they made their bed, now they got to go lie in it. They made mistakes. And sure, you guys might have been happy for a while. It's like that honeymoon phase. Everything was going great. But then something happened. Yep. Look at this, guys. We've got healing family issues. Yeah, that makes sense. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Maybe they had issues growing up. Maybe they had a stressful relationship with either a mother or a father, or maybe both parents. We clearly see children here. Maybe your person was the child in this scenario for some of you. Maybe they had old wounds growing up, old wounds from childhood maybe that needed to be addressed but was never healed. I don't know, I'm just getting that for somebody here. But if it doesn't tap into that, then for those of you that had a family, that were married, that were together, committed, shared a home, all of that, because of something that this person from your past did or said, it really damaged that connection. Not just the two of you, as I've mentioned, it involves family here. Bottom of the deck, we have new love. The card after that, look at this. This could be the one. So in your heart of hearts, I know and feel that you know who it is that represents this. The one. The one that you love, the one that you want to spend your life with. Some of you, you're not interested in an ex. But it could be an ex realizing that they still care for you and want to be with you. Some of you could be single and end up finding love and realizing, wow, how fortunate am I to be able to have finally met my ideal mate. So there's a lot of scenarios coming through here. Just depends on where you're at on your journey. But what we do see, especially for some of you, is someone from your past has a lot of regrets because of something that they did to hurt you. And now karma is really teaching them a lesson here. That's what's presenting itself there. All right, let's go ahead and clarify. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, for whoever is resonating with number 4. The past really represents some very painful experiences here. Whether it was third party or something else, it broke your heart, it broke their heart, it broke the relationship. Wow. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. We've got the 7 of Cups. We've got the Sun. We've got the 6 of Cups. This person, they're really thinking about you heavily. You know, I kind of feel maybe since you guys have parted ways, they've maybe been throwing a lot of their time and effort towards their job, their career, you know, their finances maybe. Maybe they've come into some money. It could be that they're doing quite well in that part of their life, but when it comes to their love life, they're struggling. You know, they could have many choices in love and romance, but they choose you. They want you. They want to be able to give to you again, but maybe you're not interested in that. You know, the energy of the Sun, of course, happiness, success, all of the amazing experiences that we would want with somebody that we love and care for. But I have a feeling you have an ex here who failed to recognize all of these amazing things that you guys could have had together or had already experienced together. And now they want that again. They want that back, but maybe it's too late. The only way for this to come back together is if you're on board as well, and if you are open to reconciling with someone from your past. can they really give as much as they take from you this time? If there's a third party, or if they've got one foot out the door, then that can't happen. So for you, the viewer, I feel it's very important for you to make wise choices for yourself as well, because sometimes when we want something so badly like a reconciliation with someone from our past, we have to recognize the reason why they're in our past, why they are an ex, why you might have distanced yourself from that person. And if they haven't addressed those issues, or if the two of you have not addressed the reason why you're not together or why you guys broke up to begin with, then you might end up repeating those patterns. So it's very important to have those discussions should that opportunity arise. And then there are those of you who really don't want anything to have to do with someone from your past, and you're just focusing really on new connections, new love, and perhaps someone in particular that you've already met. You love this person, and you're just letting the past go. You're kind of in this mode where you're living your best life, and I hope that continues. It looks fantastic for those of you who are on that journey. And if you haven't gotten there yet, this can certainly be a part of the destination that life takes you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a couple more decks here. So I wanted to take a look at the energies from Sister Moon Tarot's deck, relationship design cards. So we're seeing past love wanting to reconnect, but we're also seeing the opportunity for new love, to find real love in the future, or maybe you've already found that, which I hope it continues to bring you happiness. Love it. Match. Finding your perfect match. Compatible. Vibration. Same frequency. Love it. Let's see what else. Signs, angel numbers, animals, messages. So this is telling you here, if you chose number 4, that maybe the universe is giving you particular signs when it comes to someone that you're thinking about, someone who's captured your heart. You'll already know, of course, who this might represent. You know, your ideal mate, your divine counterpart, your perfect match. And if you're not seeing that, it could also be giving you maybe a red flag type of sign, letting you know that person is not your match. So, you know, try to not force a connection into either continuing, or maybe you know that it's time to end something. You got to pay attention to what you're feeling in your heart space. All right, let's grab 1 or 2 more cards here. Stars, shine, bright, anticipation. The stars could align for some of you when it comes to love. All right, let's grab 1 more here. 1 more message, please, for the collective, for number 4. Somebody's feeling insecure, insecurity, jealous, comparison, competitive. This could be someone from your past who's keeping tabs on you. Could be an ex. Could be an ex-partner. If they're jealous, it could be because you've already moved on to a new love, or you're already in another relationship that you feel could be your ideal situation. So it depends, you know. Those signs will show you the way if you aren't already there. Love it. We've got the Magician. You're on a trajectory towards manifestation if you chose number 4. Even though number 3 was a reading focused on singles, I feel if you happen to be single and you have yet to manifest meeting somebody that you're perfectly matched up for, this is a part of your journey. But it's really important for you to be open to that, you know, because life might just pass you by when it comes to finding your ideal mate. Okay, this could also be an ex who's feeling territorial or, again, jealous. You know, maybe you've got your guard up as well when it comes to this person. Yeah, some of you guys did detach and walked away from somebody because it just wasn't happening for you, or because of what you've experienced in the past, you've got your walls up. Maybe you've just walked away from the idea that you're ever going to find the right one. Yeah, for those of you who are either not ready to get back into the dating scene maybe, or even reconnect with someone from your past, you know, you have to just honor where you're at on your journey. The Four of Swords, maybe some of you guys need time on your own, needing time to heal, and that's okay. Be kind to yourself. The Fool, when you're ready, you'll be able to start again. You'll be able to move past some of the challenges that you've been through in your love life. You're being guided onto that path that you're meant to be on. That's where these signs will help illuminate the path for you to get there, wherever that is. You know, but certainly new beginnings are possible. A reason to celebrate not just your love life, but life in general. I feel that your support system, your friends, your family, they will always be there for you. So if you're feeling insecure in any way, shape, or form, turn to the people that have your back. They're there to support you. Some of you might have gone through your awakening, you know, taking a look at what you've been through in the past and knowing what it is that you are wanting to manifest in the future. But I'm also feeling there could be those of you who have a reunion of sorts with someone from your past. That doesn't necessarily mean you're open to reconciliation, but somebody from your past might return. Somebody who wants to talk to you, somebody who wants to reconnect. Sometimes it can represent the need for forgiveness, the need to fix things, the need for closure, or simply the need to start that conversation because they still want to be in your life. Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, Ace of Swords. So there really are opportunities here for you guys to start again. Abundance for me comes in many forms, and that can certainly include your finances, you know, opportunities in career, but it can also be a really good time for you to welcome in the abundance of love and support in your life. Whatever struggles you've been through, you will overcome that. Whatever stagnancy might be going on in your life, not just your love life, just every aspect of your life, things will eventually start moving for you in the right direction. People that are not meant to be in your future will be either, I don't want to say eliminated, but they will somehow fall away from your life because they are not meant to be a part of your future. Or you take it upon yourself to cut certain people or situations out of your life because you know that you don't want them there. Okay. Wow, Seven of Cups, Six of Swords, the Moon, the Tower. Holy crap. Okay. Woo. Oh my God. Okay. This is what I'm getting. People that hid things from you, or whatever this Tower represents, whether it's infidelity, trust issues, whatever that drama might have represented, this is telling us that you've grown. You have learned from this. You're not wanting this kind of drama in your life. You know, if somebody cheated on you, if there were third parties, affairs, things that were just not shared with you, that were hidden. You know, somebody who was manipulative or deceptive, had way too many choices, too many options in love, and treated you like an option. I feel the tables have turned here, guys. They're learning the lesson based off of what they put you through. And so now they're carrying that heavy burden on their shoulders. It's now their turn to learn the lesson, because it could be that somebody has treated them the same way that they treated you. So more than likely you severed ties with this person. You found empowerment through your own need to really walk away from somebody that just did not treat you right. So this is now coming through as a door that is closed. Maybe they still want to reopen that door, but for those of you that are resonating with this, that door will forever be locked. And maybe at this point you're just really focusing on starting again. Or maybe you already have. Maybe at this point you're in a much better place in your life and hopefully found your ideal person and you're happy and life is good. Typically, people turn to readings because life isn't going so well, but the opportunity to start fresh, and then you've got this new cycle coming in with the world, okay? So whatever that old cycle represents, whatever the negative experiences are tied to that, it doesn't matter at this point because the universe is directing you onto a different path, okay? So the stars are guiding you onto a very different direction. And it simply is up to you to pay attention to those signs that are guiding you there. It's time to open new chapters. It's time to open new doors. That is what I'm getting from that. Whoa, that was pretty powerful. All right, one more set. For those of you who chose number 4, I'm going to pull from my Infernos and Icicles Romance Oracle. So if you do have a particular someone in mind, let's go ahead and see what that energy looks like. How are they feeling drawn to you? Angels and spirit guides, please. Whether it's someone from your past, whether it's someone you're currently focused on right now. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, for those who chose number 4. Anything goes for this one. Cold-hearted, loner, closed off, bitterness, unhealed, broken heart. So again, that could be someone from your past. The tables have turned, you know, maybe they are bitter at this point. They realize that you're no longer interested, maybe that you are closed off to the opportunity of even trying to reconcile at this point. So it's not up to you to be able to heal them. They need to be able to focus on healing their own broken heart, because I feel if you relate to this, you had to take the time to focus on your own healing journey. Heartburn. A part of me died the day you broke my heart. So this could be this person finally recognizing, you know, karma is a bitch. Tables have turned. They now know what it's like to have experienced the type of heartbreak that they put you through, perhaps. Ooh, this is interesting. We have the Ice Princess, burned by past heartbreak, bitter and cold. Divine Feminine, if you relate to this, you know, that you've experienced the type of heartbreak that this is referring to, I feel at this point, you've hopefully healed from that. Oh my God, I love this next message. Look at this. The warmth of your love has healed my cold, broken heart. So Divine Feminine, this is telling us, if you haven't met this person, a Divine Masculine who has the capability to heal that broken heart of yours, this is as well a part of what you have coming towards you. It's helping you to heal past heartbreak. Somebody that didn't appreciate you for what you were bringing into their life. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and clarify. There is healing that will happen here, if it hasn't already. And it's presenting itself for a Divine Feminine who was or who has experienced heartbreak. Very painful experience. You will meet somebody who will be on the same page as you. It's like a wish that manifests for you. You know, so even though you've had some difficult moments in your love life. Things are improving. Things are going to get better. Those doors that have closed, that's a blessing, because it's now allowing you to be able to open up a new door of opportunity to find real love here. We've got the King of Pentacles. I love that, because the King of Pentacles is bringing in a very stable experience. You know, they could also be quite financially established. Maybe they have their own career. They could be the boss. They could be the president, the CEO, whatever. They're, you know, they've got their ducks in a row. They're quite successful, perhaps financially. They could be wealthy. But this is also somebody who's looking for the kind of love that really can last forever. And Divine Feminine, I feel that's what you're looking for as well. So yeah, you know, even though you've experienced tower moments in your life, this is now leading you towards a new chapter where you really can find real happiness here, where you have found a much more stable environment in love, a person who's able to offer that to you, somebody that you feel a very strong bond with. Yeah, you needed to let someone go in order to manifest someone better for you. Lots of amazing cards representing the masculine here, especially if you are Divine Feminine, thinking of a masculine. King of Cups, devoted, compassionate, emotionally balanced. They're ready for love. You know, they're ready to offer you what it is that you are wanting in love, in romance. And we've got the Sun. Unbelievable. So I really feel things coming full circle for those of you that chose number 4. You know, life has its ups and downs, certainly, but things can turn around for you for the better. If you are not with anyone right now, there could be the possibility of someone from your past coming back. If you are not interested in that person returning, this is telling you you don't have to accept them back in. You've got your own choices to make. You've got your own free will. You have the opportunity to find real happiness here. So just have patience and just throw it out there. Throw that energy out there and know that you are meant for greater, that you are meant to experience better in your love life. And you will. Okay, this is just a part of life, having that tower moment. But this is a part of life as well, being able to overcome those difficulties and really being able to find real happiness here. All right, guys, so that's what I've got for number 4. Give it to me straight, anything goes, and it came through in this way. All right, so I do hope that there's something that resonated for you, regardless of which message you chose, whether it's the twin flame connection, whether it's the reconciliation reading, the single life one, or this one. All right, guys, if you're interested in your own personal reading, that information is down below in the description box. I just wanted to remind you guys, in case you missed my announcement on my IG page, we are going live this Sunday, June 23rd at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you've ever attended any of my live streams, we're back. I haven't done them in a very long time, only because I ended up getting sick back to back to back, and I kept getting, you know, this really bad cough, and I couldn't get through more than like a minute without having a coughing attack. And I'm still coughing, but it's not as bad as how it was. So hopefully I can get through the live stream and be able to offer you guys many readings. So we're offering them for $22.22. You'll need to prepay for your mini reading before Sunday, before we are live on air. So all of that information, it's on my Instagram page, but I'll also include it down below if you're interested in booking a reading and then watch on Sunday. If you're unable to watch, no issue with that. You know, you can always go back and rewatch the live stream at any time. All right, guys. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me or my team at celestialforecasts@gmail.com, and we'll be happy to get back to you and answer any questions that you might have. All right, guys, that's it for now. Lots of decks used in this video, so I will include every single one of them down below in the description box, as well as the links to each one. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Thank you.